Hello, Grace family. This is Pastor Clark. I know it's been a while since we've sent out a video, and hopefully we're going to be sending out some more. I'm excited about what's going to be happening this month. Beginning March 14th, which is a Sunday, we're going to be beginning a church-wide fast. And this is going to be a 21-day fast that's going to go through April the 3rd, which is the Saturday right before Easter. And so we're excited about what God is going to do. We're going to be going through this book, 21 Days of Breakthrough Prayer. If you remember, we went through this book last year. In fact, we were in the middle of a fast when the pandemic hit. And so I know that sort of helped us prepare our hearts at least. And so we're going to go through this again. This will be my third time going through this book. And each time I have gotten something new out of it. It is so rich. There are 21-day devotions, a devotion for each day. And then you can go online and listen to a devotion that goes with what you read. And so we are trusting God is going to do a great thing as we look through and seek God's face through this devotion and fasting. So you may be asking, so what are we fasting from? Well, we're going to leave that to you. You fast from however the Lord leads you to fast. It may be some junk food. It may be sodas. It may be meats. It may be social media. It may be television, whatever it is God leads you to fast from, that's what you're going to commit to the Lord. I would encourage you not to do a total fast where you don't do liquids, because our body does need liquids. And I would also encourage you, if you need to speak to a doctor, see your doctor to make sure that you're able to do this. And if you can't fast, if you have a job that doesn't allow you to fast, we want to encourage you to do the devotion and go through the prayer with us as we seek God for what God's going to do. So what are we fasting for? What are we praying about? Well, we're going to leave that also personal. You fill in that blank, whatever it is that God puts on your heart that you need to be fasting about. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to say, Lord, I'm going to open myself to you and allow you to do whatever you want to do. As a church, we're going to be fasting about a number of things. Our theme this year is loving one another, and we're focusing on relationships. So we're going to pray that God would grow our relationships, would grow our love for one another. We're going to pray that God would help us to have an impact in our community. We want to pray for our families, our young couples, and for our young people. As a church, we're going to be praying for the church in America. We're praying that God would bring us to repentance, that God would bring us to revival, that God would bring us to a place where He can use us as He desires to use us, as light in a world that really needs light. And so we're praying for the church and for the healing of this nation, but that God would use the church how He wants to use us. And so I'm excited about what God's going to do. Please be prayerful about this. We'll send more information out as the time goes, but we are trusting God to do a great thing through our fast this year as we fast together and seek God's face and allow God to do what He wants to do. God bless you, and we will talk to you later.